Diablo 4 is bad again. Who would have expected this?
You missed the death? Bro, I also missed the death. I wasn't even in the game when I died. Logging in.
Not again! Not again! This already happened to him once. When will people learn? If you're playing hardcore in any single Blizzard game, franchise, whatever, you're just asking to be bent over and absolutely spanked out of existence. Because it's only a matter of time when Blizzard, the people who invest the bare minimum in server stability and server upkeep, okay? They probably are hiring someone like me, who unironically is calling modern day technology witchcraft because there's no fucking way that this is real, okay? There's no way a human is making things open and shut gates and then it magically knows that this part of the screen has to be red. There's no way we made this. You are never gonna convince me that this is something we created and it's not magic, okay? There's just no shot, boys. And that kind of person is taking care of the servers. You're just playing a game of time. When Blizzard servers are gonna have a hiccup and no one's gonna notice and they're just gonna kill a bunch of hardcore characters. You can't win.
Your fallen character has gone the Hall of Heroes. Bro, come on.
It's a level 100?
The only person who actually saw the death was Jesus himself. No one was actually around to witness it because the game wasn't working. Just by softcore. I refuse. Softcore peasants.
True.
Would you recommend hardcore?
Softcore losers. I'm at softcore, but I think of myself as hardcore, so I still have the emotional high ground of thinking of myself as not softcore.
If you like wasting your time and dying to disconnects and losing all your progression when you did nothing wrong and you're a literal god player and handsome.
The best part is he knows. He knows.
Yes. But otherwise, probably not. What looks strong so far, gang? Scroll of Escapes and Death Potions. Those are looking pretty strong. How's it feeling? Pretty good. You can see right there the horse is much better. The game is out on the Steam store. There's 20...
Hey, say what you want. The horse is actually not better. It's miles better, honestly.
5% off on Steam.
Also, I want to be higher.
It has mixed reviews already. They're probably trying to avoid another Steam bomb.
There we go.
Could you imagine?
There we go.
Because the game.
Now this is quality. Now this is quality. Now I feel alive. Look at that. I'm also higher than him. You see, I'm this much higher than him. That's good.
And there's issues.
Small men, short men. I'm just being real with you, okay? It's a better choice. It's gonna save you a lot of trouble, okay?
With trying to connect to the game, people can't log in, so then what happens is they buy the game, then immediately review bomb the game because they can't log in, and they end up with like a double overwhelmingly negative for both their games launch. I feel like Blizzard's literally never gonna take a W just because even they could make the best game in the world and people would still hate it at this point. I mean, people want their stuff to be good, but they take a lot of L's in a row. It's rough. At least the last couple.
Dude, Blizzard has taken like I don't know how many L's in a row in the last 20 years.
Years been kind of rough. Why am I hearing D2 music? Season 2 D2. All right, fine. I'll play the actual Diablo 4 season music.
That's the music?
Where are you gonna go?
Well, no wonder I have the sound muted.
Probably try Pulverize. I was trying Companions before, but then I died while disconnected, so now we're making a new character, and I'll probably go Pulverize on this one. I'm on the fence. I'm playing Season 2. What's the consensus? I think you need to watch about 30 more hours of my stream in a row to be able to make up your mind.
A little bit more, but that's fine.
For all parties involved. If you want a real answer, it's all right. Yo, King Shroom with the Prime. Thanks for subbing. Welcome to the channel today. You started the hype train. Choo choo. Oh my God. This is so hype and exciting for everybody. Imagine if that happened on regular TV while you're watching like The Boys, you know, season 3, episode 1 or whatever. And then it just starts a hype train for the actors. You can resubscribe on your Netflix again today. Then they just like stop fighting in the movie for a moment to be like, yeah. Soon enough. Movies will eventually be live AI that respond to your like eye stimulation of it. The less
unironically through by the way. If you think that's not gonna happen, you have not been paying attention. Hollywood's already trying to get rid of their writers and replace them with AI, because let's be real, is an AI really gonna make something worse than, I don't know, name literally one random show that Netflix and Hollywood have released in the past year? Yeah, I thought so. AI's probably gonna do a better job, even if it's currently incapable. Because, well, let's be real, the writers are also incapable, but they cost more money.
That you're actively watching it, like the more they'll change the movie. I guarantee you movies will be procedurally generated as you're watching them in the future. So you'll be like, I feel like watching sci-fi, so you'll click play, and then it's just gonna, a sci-fi-esque type thing starts playing, and it'll figure out how you react to the sci-fi movie as you're watching it. And then it's gonna be like, all right, well, we need to procedurally generate it to be more exciting. His heartbeat is way too low.
Yeah.
We're trying to get him, you know, all riled up. You know?
He's not, again, he's not joking, by the way. That's probably our future. I mean, as long as it's fun, but, you know, that's probably our future.
You know why they'll do it? Because it'll be more effective ad selling. Because the people will be so into the movie, it'll be more informed sellers. Like, they're actually watching the ads. They're part of it. So when they sell the ad space for their procedurally generated movies, the audience retention numbers would be so insane that the advertisers will pay more for the space. Follow the money. You always can tell what's happening. I'm telling you.
True.
AI TV shows are coming, boys. It's the future. More effective storytelling, probably worse storytelling. But all it's going to do is adapt it to our TikTok brains, right? So the movies will become worse, but they'll be better at holding your attention, which aren't necessarily like the same thing. Like you can make something that's better at holding people's attention, but actually be a worse product. They already do it. That's why TikTok exists.
I mean, technically,
I would imagine it'd probably
yeah.
actually be terrible for creation, but it will be wonderful for advertising.
Ring.
Hey, look, we got a legendary.
Nice.
Level 13 this time. Oh my god, we got the Ring of Umbra with a max roll at the beginning.
Whoa, that's restore for not bad. Not technically bad.
Yo, that's actually goated. I mean, look at it this way, dude. You go on TikTok, it's the same thing repeated 50 times. Like, look, when they figured out that AI, like fake NPC, you're like, oh, thanks for the whatever, you know, like the people doing that shit on TikTok. When that shit popped off and people realized people actually watch it, every goddamn TikTok that you flicked through had one of those fucking streamers. Literally.
I don't use TikTok, but through. Hey, say what you will. One of the girls who did it, not Sweetie girl? No. I don't remember what's her name. But dude, there was one girl that was really hot who was doing this. Man, I regret not actually finding out who she was. She was really hot. Man, very pale, curly hair, elf ears. Perfection, you know. I would be even willing to look past the fact that she's probably mentally deficient. Honestly, she was that good looking.
Every time. So, I mean, I'm telling you, the lowest common denominator will legitimately happen when it comes to creating stuff. Give it enough time, it'll be sludge all the way down. The same way that happened with food. Like the fastest, okay, what is it that people get addicted to the most? What do we pump out fast? What's also profitable? Wait, fast food, bang, created. That's what everyone eats.
Well, fast food, that's not true. Fast food is actually good. A lot of fast food is delicious. That's the thing.
Same what happened. You're getting older. The existential dread is kicking in. It's all downhill after 30.
True.
I don't know, man. It feels uphill after 30.
I mean, well, maybe, you know, you slowly start to enjoy the existential dread.
Like, okay, so when I was a kid,
yesterday I watched that not TikTok, but Twitter video about the girl who said, I'm 25. I just finished my college degree. By the way, I looked up America has less than 20 years to live. Because the American college finishing rate is above 60% in all categories. Which is insane. Which means that that people who literally have no idea how to spell their name get passed through college in America, which is going to destroy your country. By the way, Americans, a lot of the expensive roles in your country are already fulfilled by Europeans who do it from home, okay? Yeah, you don't know about that, do you? And that's just gonna get worse for you. Americans are gonna be the poor majority in America. And everyone who gets actually paid the good money is gonna be overseas at this rate. Because every other country in this world has roughly a 30% finishing rate for the equivalent of American college. Yeah. It's supposed to be tough. Let that sink in.
I didn't understand anything about life, so...
Oh, and that girl who was 25, she finished college, she did the math and she said, at this rate, I will never have money to retire. I'm going to be a slave to the system forever. I would honestly, if I had the ability, just press the exit game button. Because I don't want to be a slave forever. And that's what's going to happen to you. Beautiful, ain't it? And, well, you know, when you're 30, you should start to enjoy that existential dread. Especially if that's not going to be a problem for you, but for other people.
Oh, I didn't have any... I didn't have any... You know when you're in, like, a boat, and the only way you can tell if you're making any movement is by looking at the land? Like, I didn't have any landmarks as a kid of which to have a baseline to be able to judge my life. All I knew was, like, when something bad happened, to feel bad. When something good happened, to feel good. But I didn't know... Like, I didn't have any baseline of anything. So by the time you get in your teens, you have a little bit of life under your belt. You can start to, like, understand a few things. And then by the time you get in your 20s, for the most part, like, you're just... I'm speaking for myself, at least. I was just starting to get to the point where I was like, okay, you know, I understand basic living, like, thought processes, how to respond to shit, like social interaction. You know, the really basic stuff. But then the problem with that is you're just like getting your feet under you. I feel like my 30s so far have been the best because now it's like, okay, I can stand. I have a stable base. Like, I feel pretty healthy for the most part. Could probably do better with it.
I'm the complete opposite. I hate my stable life. I sometimes think I'm just gonna go on a killing spree. Well, not a killing spree necessarily, but I sometimes think I should just get myself into jail for 1 year. Just so it's a change of scenery. Because I just like when life is easy. I like struggle. I like when life is unpredictable, okay? This life is just too simple. I wake up, I do this. I have a routine, for fuck's sake. I hate it. Like, dude, it's just bad. I can't stand it. I don't like routines. It's boring. It's just so unbelievably boring. This is why I enjoyed my my job in the government, yelling at people and making people feel miserable. Every day, it was something new, something stupid, something, you know, some kind of challenge. It was great. Now there's no challenge. Life's just easy. It sucks.
Physical health and what I'm eating and whatnot. But for the most part, I feel pretty good. And there's a little bit less, like, stress about
Yeah, now the hardest challenge, honestly, is just eating properly. It's so stupid and boring.
Life, because at least I have an idea. Like, I have a bearing, you know what I mean? I can see the land, I know what kind of movement I'm making. Like, I have an idea of failures I've done before and successes I've had before. So I got kind of an idea of what I like and don't like. I know what I want out of life. I know what I'm okay with not having out of life. And that makes living a little bit easier. At least that's how I feel about my 30s. So it's like, it doesn't really feel depressing to me. My 30s feels like the best. Because, when I was a kid, I didn't know what I wanted except a Lamborghini, 3 hot, wives, and a giant house. But, like anyone. But then, you get to a certain age and you start realizing, like, I don't actually like a lot of shit or whatever. At least for me, it's like, okay, I want a somewhat simple life with a few things I enjoy. I have a couple hobbies I'm okay with. I know what I don't like. I feel like knowing what you don't like is as important as knowing what you do like. So I know, what kind of relationships I'm looking to engage in, what kind of people I want to maintain friendships with.
Makes sense.
What I like doing, what I like working with.
Dude, nowadays it's like it's not about what kind of friendships I want to maintain. Let's be real. Nowadays it's can I even have friends? Okay? I have roughly 2.5 friends in my life. I think it's enough. I'm not a woman also, so when I say I have 2.5 friends, I mean actual people I can kind of trust, that sort of thing. Not everyone that I know and I can say hi to and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's not. It's about even having them, honestly, nowadays. Not, oh, are they gonna be my friends? No, it's about, do you even have them? Do you even have a shot at getting them?
The 30s feel like I finally kind of like get myself enough to like have the right pathway. So I don't know. The 30s feel like uphill for me, not necessarily downhill. Age-wise, maybe, but it feels like still pushing the ball uphill. I turned 30 3 months ago. Not gonna lie, I was in existential dread. Yeah, but 30's like young as shit, you know? I think when you hit 30, you think you're old.
I don't know. I don't like remember. Dude, I have used this story before. Dude, your body is so frail, brittle, and weak when you're 30. It is insane. Like, when I was a kid, we were making bows and arrows with my friends, and I don't know how this happened, but I was sharpening the point of the arrow. By the way, we used those arrows to shoot each other. Never died. Never even got injured. Good at dodging. Yeah, you kind of become good at dodging when you really seriously need to dodge, otherwise it's going to end badly. But in any case, making those arrows, I somehow I don't even know how this happened, but I just rammed this large of a knife, because that was the only knife back then, because again, this was 20 years ago. And I got it like halfway through in my finger. Halfway through this finger right here. There's, by the way, not even a mark left there, okay? Halfway through that finger. And I was like, holy shit, ouch, first of all. There was adrenaline, so I was fine. I took it out, and it was slightly a little bit flappy. You know what I did? I put a bandage on it, and just as per usual, a little went to get cold water on it. Guess what? 2 days later, bam, completely fine. In reality, I probably needed stitches or something, but bam, completely fine. Driving with your bike, someone's behind you, they do something stupid, you both fall down the bike, and now your hands are a bloody mess, and your knees are a bloody mess. Go home, watch cartoons, put your mom's pillow on your leg. Congratulations, 3 hours later, full recovery, baby. Not even a problem. The pillow is bloody, but that's not my problem, honestly, at that point. Dude, it's just not even close. Now, when I was a kid, when I was 20, I didn't understand that you can sprain things. How does that happen? Okay? Nowadays I hit my head against the counter, and it's gonna hurt for a day and a half. It's not even close how much you lose.
Because you're no longer in the twos. But, I mean, 30 still feels pretty young to me. At least I don't feel old. But I guess if you ask a 60-year-old, 70-year-old, they're going to tell you they don't feel old either. But I legitimately don't feel old. 40's way worse.
Go sustain minor physical injury and then see how it lasts for a week, okay? And then try to tell me that shit again.
Maybe. I'll let you know when I cross it. I mean,
dude, now I get a paper cut and I need to wait 3 days for it to heal. It's not even funny. This is the bad kind of existential dread creeping up on, the one that you can't turn into a joke.
By 40, you've had 10 years of being 30, and hopefully you've made some progress. Surely at 40, at least I would hope that by 40, I feel like I'm starting to reap some of the benefit of my 30s, right? I mean, that's what I would guess. How's the leveling experience in terms of increased XP? Well,
good.
The 1 to 20 feels exactly the same when you do it twice in a row. That's my experience so far. Does it feel like more content than Season 1? Considering Season 1 was, as far as I could tell, just Varshan.
Zero content.
I already feel like there's more content, yes. Yo, where the hell is this last hunter, dude? Here we go.
Oh, this place sucks. I was also struggling here to find the last hunter. This place sucks.
Okay, he actually hurts. Oh, this guy actually slaps. We need potions. Are we in trouble?
Oh. This is my first experience playing Diablo 4, by the way. Not this place, but the place that has the same boss model. It was a dungeon. I went in it, and I was a necromancer. And I couldn't kill the boss, because this boss has unavoidable damage. He's just gonna charge through, swing. It's gonna be a lot of damage, and if this is like a gear check boss, okay? It sucks.
Do we have a consumable? We don't. Can we get out of here? Is it possible?
Oh no.
We'd have to dot and kite him. Okay, can we get potion now?
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
And you know how I won this boss? Because I died against it in a dungeon. Like 5 times. All I did was respec. All I did was respec my necro to hemorrhage. Close enough. And instantaneously just one-shot it. It was so easy. I didn't even have dodge mechanics. It's just the fact that you can't evade this guy's damage. And he does too much damage.
We're actually in trouble. We don't do enough damage for this to be like a real fight. And we ate too much free damage. Dude, we're gonna run out of pots.
It sucks hard, yeah.
Holy shit, we're totally dead. We're literally out of pots.
Makes sense.
Oh, more pots? Okay. Alright, there we go. Holy shit. Oh no, I got stunned.
He runs away, by the way, at a certain point. First, he spawns in the before the final area zone. And when you hit him enough, he goes to this place. And then it's a fight with different forms.
Oh, no, I'm getting comboed out. Cost too many pots there. No! I got hit again.
You're gonna get 2 pots now, dude.
That potion. No, I got hit again. God! I stepped right in it every fucking time.
Wait, that's hardcore. Oh no.
Bro, I saw it coming too. It wasn't even lag. I didn't even think he was gonna be a problem. We have enough pots at the end because we just knocked him down. He needed to not get hit by the.
Dude, that was hardcore. I forgot. Yeah, well, rip bozo. It is what it is. Anyway, this was Quizzer Sensei. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. This was our boy DM, better known as Skittles. And have a nice day. Bye bye.